Hey, what's good? It's your boy TT and Reacts, and I'm back. This time we got Nas on the channel for the first time. Um, Nas is an elite artist. I know this, a lyricist, one of the goats. You know what I'm saying? Um, I was never really into Nas, and I'm finna tell y'all the most idiotic reason to why. As y'all know, I'm a Tupac stan. I was born in '93, and I'm a Tupac stan. You know what I'm saying? So that means I went back to listen to some. You know what I'm saying? So sixth grade, fifth grade actually, because I was a huge No Limit Master P, C Murder, Silk the Shocker, Mia X, Fiend, Mr. Magic, all that fanned out before I was a Tupac fan. So when I first heard Tupac, my uncle played it. My uncle just got out of prison too. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. My uncle played it for me the first time a Tupac song. I don't even remember. Matter of fact, we was watching Tupac Resurrection, a documentary. And I'm like, who is this? And he was explaining to me who he was and yada yada yada. And I was like, I like him. Mind you, I'm young, so I'm like him. So since that day, I became like a Tupac stan, right? And then I went to go listen back to all the older music back then, and I was like, hey man, this dude is nice. I became like a fanatic, you know what I'm saying? Still to this day, it's Tupac tattooed on my knees. It's Tupac over here on my wall, the poster. I got a Tupac quote on my wrist, you know what I'm saying? Uh, but the idiotic reason I wasn't listening to Nas like that growing up is because Tupac didn't like Nas. You know what I'm saying? At the end of his life, and he didn't like Jay-Z and he didn't like Biggie. And I ain't listened to these people growing up for that reason, because I feel like it'll be a disservice to Tupac if I started listening to these people, you know what I'm saying? But as I got older and adult and matured, I realized they was young, dog. They was young. Tupac died at 25. They was young. They was ignorant too. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Pac would have forgave everybody and had conversations with everybody and talked to everybody and made songs with them. And you know what I'm saying? It would have been because Tupac was a Black Panther or the son of a Black Panther, so he was only destined to be a Black Panther. And all the activism that he was doing in the community stuff he was doing, it was only destined for him to be something greater than what we seen before he passed. But yeah, Tupac was the reason that I didn't listen to Nas and them growing up. But when I became an adult, started listening to Nas here and there. I was like, all right, that dude nice. He one of the goats for real. You know what I'm saying? New York legend. And I ain't gonna say I'm just a stan of Nas, because I don't hear everything he put out, because I don't go looking for it. But when I come across something, oh, I'm clicking on it. And when I see it, I'm like, Nas is still nice. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, we got Nas' daughters. And this Nas on the channel for the first time. You know what I'm talking about? Um, Without further ado, RP Tupac 2. How we hit it. Without further ado, let's get it. Daughters. Sure, you're younger
Check
than
it
me.
out. I call it.
Isaiah, Nasty Nas.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. For my brothers with daughters, I saw my daughter send a letter to some boy her age who locked up. First I regretted it, then caught my rage. Like, how could I not protect her from this awful phase? Never tried to hide who I was, she was taught and raised like a princess. But while I'm on stage, I can't leave her defenseless. Plus she see me switching women, pops was on some pimps. She heard stories of her daddy thugging. So if her husband is a gangster, can't be mad, I love him. Never, for her I want better.
Hey man, this might hit home. It is hitting home because my daughter is 11 now. You know what I'm saying? My precious baby. You know what I'm saying? My fresh child too. Uh, Man, and she's so spoiled. I love her so much. I love my son too. But you know, it's something about them daughters that it changed you. My daughter got me out the street life for real. You know what I'm saying? My daughter saved my life. You know what I'm saying? Quick story. I've been dealing with mental issues and stuff since I was a youngin', you know what I'm saying? A child, literally, since I was like 6. Anyway, I grew up, I attempted suicide multiple times, been in mental institutions multiple times, and I used to be a cutter. That's why I got all these tattoos now because I gotta stop cutting. And the day I stopped cutting is when I cut myself. My baby was just born, dog, and I was arguing with my BM. I cut myself. It was two big gashes. Matter of fact, I don't even know if y'all could see it, but these two, actually, it was a few. Yeah, these right here, and then these two. They was big gashes, dog. And I don't know what took over me when I did it, but then I looked over. My baby was she was sleeping peacefully. I looked in her face and I was like, yeah, something got to give. You know what I'm saying? And I got to stop this. I got to do something. And yada yada yada. So, long story short, um, I stopped cutting after that healed. I was like, all right, I always did art. Let me get a tattoo kit. I gotta feel pain some type of way. You know what I'm saying? That was just my coping mechanism instead of cutting. So I got tattoos everywhere from my neck to my toe, and I did them all myself, literally, even in the mirror. But that day I looked at my daughter's face, and yeah, I had to stop cutting. My daughter saved my life, bro. Literally, she saved my life. So yeah, that's my precious right there. Let's go.
Homie in jail dead dad. Wait till he come home, you can see where his head's at. God game, they be trying to live. He seen your mama crib, plus I'm sure he know who your father is. Although you real, plus an honest kid. Don't think I'm slow, I know you probably had that chronic lid. You 17, I got a problem with it. She look at me like I'm not the cleanest father figure, but she rockin' with it. Thanks. For my brothers with daughters, I call this.
You ain't got to be perfect in your baby eyes. She gonna see you as daddy still.
That our sons are less important. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. Not saying that our sons are less important. Yeah. This morning I got a call, nearly split my wig. The social network said Nas, go and get your kids. She's on Twitter. I know she ain't gon' post no pic of herself underdressed. No inappropriate, right? Her mother cried when she answered. Said she don't know what got inside this child's mind. She planted a box of condoms on her dresser, then she Instagrammed it. At this point I realize I ain't the strictest parent. I'm too loose, I'm too cool with her. Should've drove more time to school with her. I thought I dropped enough jewels on her. Took her from private school so she can get a balance to public school. They too nurture teen talents.
Hold on, look at old girl from Power. Book 2. I forgot her name. But she I think she the stepdaughter of DMX too, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all let me know.
Two nurture teen talents, they grow fast. One day she's your little princess. Next day she's talking boy business. What is this? They say the coolest players and foulest.
Hold on. I gotta bring that back. One day she a little princess. Now the next day she talking boy business. What is this? So real, dog. And my daughter, man, I love her to death. I'm pretty sure she like boys. She, you know what I'm saying? She just hit middle school. You know what I'm saying? Because here in some parts of Texas, middle school is 6th through 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm pretty sure, but she don't want to break my heart and be like, Daddy, I like this little boy. And I don't want her to, I want her to tell me, but I don't want her to tell me. Y'all know, you feel me? I want to know, but I don't want to know, but I need to know if that's the case so we can have some very important conversations. But yeah, man, grew up your little princess. Now the next day she talking boy business. What is this? It's like a switch and it happens so fast, dog. And there's nothing we could do because it's human nature. Let's go.
Boy business, what is this? They say the coolest players and foulest heartbreakers in the world. God gets us back, he makes us have precious little girls. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. Not saying that our sons are less important. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. Not saying that our sons are less important. And I ain't trying to mess your thing up, but I just want to see you dream up. I finally understand it ain't easy to raise a girl as a single man. Nah, the way mothers feel for their sons, how fathers feel for their daughters. When he date, he's straight, chip off his own papa. When she date, we wait behind the door with a sword off, cause we think no one is good enough for our daughters. Love.
The time fun, dog. There was my bad, y'all. I don't know why. Teary eyed, bruh. Cause bruh, that time of when your baby like small, like you holding them, now they crawling, they walking. Now they in school, they finding themselves, they finding they tribe, you know what I'm saying? They opening up. It's a it's a reality that we all gotta deal with, you know what I'm saying? Even not even just our little girls, our little boys too, because I got a girl and a boy. So both of them, it's just the very first one, and you like, where the time go? And I'm not a photogenic person, and neither is my daughter. And I gotta change that because I only got these minuscule amount of pictures with my babies. And I think the last picture we took together probably was like a year ago at the baseball game, softball game, because they both played. I think that's the last picture I got with both of them. So I gotta take more because, like I said, time be flying. And bro, just the word. Shout out to Nas first of all, legend, New York legend. You, hey, just the legend in general, lyricist, real lyricism, dog. And he one of them ones. Yeah, ain't nobody songs made me cry like that. But the very first time was Tupac, obviously, and then uh it was Zero. Shout out to Zero, Texas legend. I feel like he need to be known more. Um, Years ago when Joyner Lucas dropped, uh, I'm sorry. Oh man, it hit. And then recent years, I say Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars, Die with a Smile, and now this. You know what I'm saying? And the fact I could count them on one, two hands is insane. But when real music hit you, dog, it hit you, and you ain't never gonna know when it's gonna you up. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but I just love my kids so much, dog, and I be getting to thinking on like, all right, time flying. As they get older, I'm disintegrating, and yeah, maybe I be overthinking, but it is the reality of the situation. You know what I'm saying? As you get older, you are dying, and as your kids get older, you realize, hey, you getting older too. Hey, one day you gonna be out of here. You gotta. So you want to be the best parent you could be for your kids. Definitely for mine. I say I try to be for my kids what I needed growing up. I had a great stepfather growing up. Shout out to him and RIP to him, RIP Steve. We miss you. We love you down here. But yeah, I just try to be for my kids what I needed growing up from my father. And so I'm gonna be that father for my kids, you know what I'm saying? And my daughter 11, my son 10. So yeah, I'm doing a pretty damn good job if you ask me. But y'all know what to do. Go ahead and subscribe, like the video, leave your request in the comment section. I get to them as soon as possible. This has been another TTN Reacts. I'm out.